these signs. They could not pretend that their meaning was good. Montezuma had these magicians then strangled, for in magic it is some remedy to destroy the bearer of bad news. Montezuma and his priests had reason to dread the return of Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl had preached against human sacrifice.
What?
Quetzalcoatl had preached against human sacrifice, yet in their worship of him.
So hold on, let's give me that. Let me see if I can find that to where Israel was going off and they was sacrificing to the Most High. Let's see. Now we just going in the spirit, so y'all brothers got to bear with us.
That'd be Hosea. Human sacrifice.
Yeah.
Book of Hosea, chapter 8.
And another thing, sorry brothers, but we just going in the spirit, man. We just going in the spirit, so y'all just bear with us.
This is Hosea 8 and 13. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offering and eat it, but the Lord Yahweh accepted them not. Now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt.
Bondage. So that's why Montezuma was killing the so-called musicians, okay, telling them about them prophecies, because he was like, man, he didn't want to hear that bad news, but Most High said, look, you do that, you going back into bondage, and that's when them Spain was showing up to put them back in bondage. Okay, read that again. Okay. You know, got this wind blowing, Satan mad. Yeah, Satan mad right now.
This is Hosea 8 and 13. And it says, they sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offering and eat it. But the Lord Yahweh accepted them not. Now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins. And visit their sins, they shall return to Egypt.
Bondage. You see? So when the Spaniards came over here, they overthrew Issachar. Okay? They overthrew Issachar. Issachar went back into slavery. You know? But that's it on that. Go back to that book. Now we back in the book. What is that? Lost Cities of North?
Lost Cities of North and Central America.
By who?
David Childress.
What page you on?
232.
Alright.
Okay, back where it says, Quetzalcoatl had preached against human sacrifice, yet in their worship of him, they used human sacrifice, though sparingly.
Yeah, I showed you.
That Quetzalcoatl would be angry with them and naturally wish to reclaim the kingdom that was rightfully his. Was something that he did not doubt for a moment. Page 233, continuing. One early article of Quetzalcoatl appeared in November 14 issue of American Antiquarian in 1889 and was reprinted in William Corliss's Compendium The Unexplained. The article was by Dominique Daly and it was appropriately entitled The Mexican Messiah. Daly had some insights into Quetzalcoatl, and his article was well researched. Says Daly, the Mexicans had preserved a minute and apparently an accurate description of the personal appearance and habits of Quetzalcoatl. He was.
Now they finna go off because the so-called white man gotta throw his being in the situation, like he always do. Just like we were reading in Revelation chapter 20. He got to come up and be loose for a little season to see the whole earth. Right. So he always got to be in the midst of some deceiving people. But through the Spirit of the Heavenly Father and His Son, we know that they lying. Okay, but I'm gonna have the brother read it anyway. They trying to get a description of Quetzalcoatl, but we know according to the scriptures, Revelations 1 and 13, Daniel 10 and 5, that the Lord is truly a black man. Okay, so-called black man.
It says an accurate description of the personal appearance and habits of Quetzalcoatl. It says he was a white man, advanced in years, and tall in stature. His forehead was broad. He had a large beard and black hair. A white man with black hair. He was described as dressing in a long garment over which there was a mantle marked with crosses. This is a description which was preserved from centuries and traditions of a people who had no intercourse with or knowledge of Europe. It says who had never seen a white man and who were themselves dark-skinned with but few scrawny hairs on the skin to represent a beard.
Alright, now you heard that, right? So the white man got to throw himself up in there. But we know according to the scriptures that who the word Israelites called Jesus don't look like that. Hold on. We ain't through. We got some more in there. So we're gonna jump over. We're gonna jump over to page
236.
236, and we're gonna read that.
It says daily continues. Another theory as to identify of Quetzalcoatl may here to be noticed. Lord Kingsburg makes the startling suggestion that Quetzalcoatl was no other than Christ himself.
So they telling you right there. They telling you right there. Hold that up there so they can see it, because they'll think you made it up. Now, let's read that again.
Yeah, it says daily continues. Another theory as to identify Quetzalcoatl may here be noticed. Lord Kingsburg makes a startling suggestion that Quetzalcoatl was no other than Christ himself, and in support of this maintains that the phonetic rendering in the Mexican language of two words, Jesus Christ, Jose Cristo.
All right, now. You got that book. Now we're going to jump back. We're jumping around now. Y'all stay with us. Now we're going to drop that book. We're going to jump around and we're going to jump back into this. Show them that.
Back to that book. Remember we came there earlier. They gained before Columbus.
All right, we want the forges of lies, position of no value. Now, after you read this, we're going to go to that. Read that part right there. The truth about white people. We're going to read that part.
Okay. It says, page 78, it says the truth is, white is a purely European convention when used as an exclusion referent for color and race. White in American Indian terms did not mean in pre-Columbian times Caucasian.
See there? Plain as day. Plain as day. Now we're gonna get up here.
It says the Asiatic Quetzalcoatl is found in the world of the Incas.
The Incas? The Incas are Asher. Okay? People of Brazil and Peru and places like that. That's Asher, okay?
And the black Quetzalcoatl in Mexico and the Yucatan.
Yucatan, that's down in Mexico. So it said the black Quetzalcoatl. So Esau, if you don't know how to link the history up together, you'll be all confused. Okay? Our history is spread out. It's spread out in sections. But through the Spirit, the Heavenly Father is able to bring it together. Starting with the elders from GMS to the brothers on down up under the elders of GMS, a great millstone, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, is able to bring it together. So that proves right there, show that to them before you close, because they're going to say you made it up.
See.
Alright, forges of lies. Then we catch forges of lies.
This is Job. Job 13:4. And it says, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value.
You are forgers of lies. So you have set yourself up saying that you are Israelite. Saying that you are a Jew, which you are not. Deceiving the masses of people. You stole our heritage. You stole the shield of David from us, saying that belong to you, which it don't. You are forgers of lies. And them lies are put out there, and they smeared all across the world, all up in these schools, and these people take them hook, line, and sinker. Meaning the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans take a hook, line, and sinker, and there's no value, and it don't cure the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans according to the word how it's supposed to cure. All they do is cause confusion and kill them spiritually. You see?
This is
and they stick to their mind because they think you are God, which you are not. You are the lowest scum of the earth.
God.
You see? You so-called white people. According to the Bible, you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. And you don't believe in the Bible, and I know that.
God.
I can tell in your spirit that you don't.
Job 6:21. For now ye are nothing.
Woo.
Ye see my casting down and are afraid.
You are afraid because judgment coming. Judgment coming. That's why Russia and all them other countries are separating themselves from America. And once they go into Iran, it's closed shop. It's closed shop. And what's going to happen is them gutter rats, them so-called Jews over there in that land of Israel is going to drag America in the Third World War, and they're going to go into Iran and Russia and China and India and other places, and France going to shoot missiles on America, and America going to be destroyed. And the elites who really run everything, the Rothschilds, the DuPont, the Getty, the Warbirds, the Oppenheimer, they're going to be the first ones that go into slavery. The rest of you people in America are going to be dead. And them people over there in Europe and other parts that's not hit by the thermonuclear missiles, they're going to be the first ones to go in slavery right along with the elites. All the nations going into slavery if you're not a Negro, Latino, and Native American. If your lineage don't go back to an Israelite, you're going into slavery, you're done.
God.
And 2/3 of our people gonna die on this side because they've been deceived and cling to the so-called white man way of life. And they not gonna change until the missiles hit them and they be born in the kingdom again.
God.
What you got out?
This Colossians 2:8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
That's Esau. So there go Paul was warning Colossians. There go Paul that was warning. So that's what we got here doing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, warning Jake, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And Jake is short for Jacob. When we say that Jake is short for Jacob, then we're really talking about Yasha Allah, which is Israel. So when we say Jake, we saying Jacob. Okay?
God. Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you.
Yeah, any man spoil you. The so-called white man have to lie about all the history on the planet of the earth. They lied about everything. You see who they are, where they come from, and who we are as a nation of people. They lied about everything, and they're gonna be destroyed and go into slavery. So if you believe them, that deception and that wool been pulled over your eyes. You're not reading the scriptures according to what it's saying. It said, "Do not be spoiled with vain philosophy," and that's the white man philosophy is Edomite supremacy. You see, and you're taken back by that. That's why you believe everything he say, hook, line, and sinker, when he's a scum of the earth.